yeah, I'm not speaking from experience here. We can't all be amazing. Like, and it's just easy hack, guys. You want to do this if you're not doing it yet, and it's a wonderful thing. And move on. Let's do bigger things in life. Anyway, and I was just like, oh, great, here we start this stage. And then I thought about it. I'm like, no. Hey, it is another day and time for a new video, and the first video in the part of a new series that I'm going to be calling Mondays with Megan. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Megan and I am a Mennonite mom of two and under. I invite you to click around on my channel, see what I'm about, and subscribe if you like what you see. I post every Thursday and sometimes on Mondays. Actually, you probably noticed I haven't been posting a ton on Mondays, and to be honest, I mean, there's two reasons for that. Partly, yes, I'm busy, that's true. But also, I kind of put a lot of pressure on myself for my Thursday videos. I want them to be nice and long, different angles, great meaty content. And yeah, I just put a lot of work into them, and I'm still gonna be doing that, of course, but I've kind of missed doing the chit-chatty sit-down videos, and so I think I'm gonna insert more of those into my channel. I've been getting a lot of DMs from young girls and even letters from people in the mail saying how they enjoy watching, not young girls, but like people that are younger than me saying how I like inspire them, or the videos really help them out or show them what life is gonna be like in the next stage of their life. And so I wanna do some more chit-chat, sit-down, heart-to-heart kind of talk, big sister videos, I guess you could say. And it won't always just be sitting down. Like sometimes, like today I'm gonna show you what's in my mom bag. And I think I have a video planned where I'm gonna show you how I make my iced coffee. Just, yeah, different stuff like that where we can talk about a topic and just hang out on Mondays together. I know a lot of times on Mondays, at least for me, I'm trying to get my house picked up from the weekend and just resetting everything. And it's nice to just have somebody to talk with or to, yeah, listen to while you're working. So hopefully I can help you guys out with that. Yeah, and we'll try it out, see how it goes, and yeah, you guys can always give me your feedback, what you like more of, less of. If you're following me on Instagram, DMing me is always the best way to get a hold of me. And yeah, I'm really excited about all the possibilities of just a more chill, casual, raw Mondays with Megan type of video. So let's get into today's video. My baby is turning 1. Yeah, wow. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, I thought to reward myself, and I don't know, it really was needed as well, but I thought, you know what, this is a milestone. I'm gonna be taking him off of bottles and he will have Sippy Cups now, and it just feels like a little bit of a milestone. I thought it's time to get rid of my diaper bag and upgrade to more of a classy mom bag. So this here was my diaper bag, and I did like it. It's the little unicorn. I've worn it to death. I've used it so hard. It's been more of a lunchbox and a trash bin than a diaper bag sometimes. But yeah, it is really nice. It has a backpack feature on the back, which I rarely ever used. I will say I love the look of a flap, but it's not super handy to access things inside, and it always looks frumpy if you don't have it shut. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so there's pros and cons to this bag. I did like it, but it was time to go on to something else. So I recently got a credit for $50 to Amazon from using my Drop app, and I was determined to get a bag from Amazon because you know that it's completely free, and I just spoiled myself for free just by using the Drop app. But I could not find one on Amazon that was the right size and also functioned well and also looked nice. It was really hard. I do have this little purse here slash backpack that I use like on trips, or like if I'm going out by myself and I don't have kids with me, I can just throw my water bottle in here, a book. Boy, I sound like I'm relaxing a lot, but you know what I mean? Like we just went to Longwood Gardens, me and a couple of my friends and stuff. I use this bag here, and I love cognac leather, but I wanted something different because I already have a bag like this. Also, here, let me grab it. Ooh, that was my camera lens. I also have this little clutch crossbody bag. I love crossbodies, but this is my wallet slash little purse. I just grab this when I go into stores. So I'll have my diaper bag, and then I'll have my purse that I just grab when we go into a store, and I don't take the diaper bag with me. But in there, I do keep just my cards on like a little card clip like this. I got this off of Amazon. I'll see if I can find it again. I know it kept selling out, but it's super duper handy. You can just throw this from bag to bag, and you have all your cards right there. Anyway, so I wanted something a little different than the brown leather, which is super my style, and I really love it, but I already have it. And so I was looking around like crazy, and I could not find anything on Amazon. So what I ended up finding was a bag from Target. And so it wasn't free, I had to pay for it. But yeah, it's so pretty. There she is. So here is my bag. It's this beautiful like bone color faux leather feel to it. It's kind of like quilted, which quilted bags are like super in right now, but I don't go for the in stuff as much as like what I like. It also has a crossbody strap, which I love. What I really loved about it was the organization of it and stuff, and I'll show you more inside of it in just a little bit. But yeah, it's so pretty. You tell me, should I put this little silk tie on that I got from Amazon? I can't decide. I think it like adds a little something, but is it a little frou-frou maybe? I don't know. I guess it depends what outfit I'm wearing or where I'm going. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I really love this bag. And yeah, I can link it down below for you, as well as a couple of the other bags I got off of Amazon that I liked, but did not necessarily, they didn't cut it for me, but maybe there's something that you would like. But I just want to quickly explain how I got 50 bucks just by using the Drop app, because the Drop app is sponsoring this video today. Feel free to go ahead and fast forward past this part if you've already signed up for the Drop app, because I know a ton of you have already. But if you haven't yet, let me just quickly explain how it works so it doesn't confuse you. It's actually like the easiest rewards app that you can find out there, I think. Basically with the Drop app, every time I shop through it, I get points back when I shop at Walmart or Gap or Old Navy, or for me especially, I get a ton of points when I do Walmart grocery pickup. That's 3,000 points every time I do Walmart grocery pickup. And all you gotta do is go into Drop, hit the shop tab, and then type in what you want, Walmart grocery pickup or whatever. Mine is right there on the front page. And then you can go ahead and just shop through that link, and then Drop will give you points and they'll just start accumulating over time. Pretty soon you'll have enough to earn a gift card. I like to save mine up for a while. Like I said, I just earned a $50 credit to Amazon. So yeah, super nice. It's a cool way to just get some money back from shopping that you're already gonna do anyway. So if you have not signed up for it yet, you wanna go into the Drop app and you're gonna have to enter a card, either a debit card or a credit card. And for those of you that are just signing up from watching this video and you click on that link down below, they are going to give all of you extra points just for signing up, but also they're gonna give, I think it is 100 of you guys, $5 to $25 credits towards whatever store that you choose from there. And yeah, I just think it's a no-brainer. Drop app saves you money without any effort at all, no coupon clipping, things like that. And yeah, I'm so glad that I found out about it and I've been using it for not quite a year yet, but I've been using it a lot. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate. I love to get my money back. So thank you to Drop for sponsoring this video, because I'm always happy to talk about it. I tell people about it all the time in real life, so glad to do it in this video. But let's move on. So what do moms actually keep in their diaper bag? Well, I don't have a diaper bag anymore. I have a mom bag. I don't know what the proper term is for that, but I just thought I'd show you some of the things that I like to keep on hand all the time, throw it in the car, and I'm ready to go, and I feel like I'm pretty prepared for most emergencies. So I'm just gonna start pulling stuff out of here like it's an Easter basket. I don't know. The first thing is like it has this tiny little slot that I think you're probably supposed to put like an iPad in or something, but I have in there my planner. I love to keep that with me. I have my grocery lists in here, meal plans, just daily to-dos and stuff like that. It's kind of my brain. I also use this in conjunction with my phone, which I also keep my phone in that slot. Guys, always try to find a pocket like for your phone so you don't have to dig through the whole main compartment trying to find your phone. Yeah, I'm not speaking from experience here. And then sometimes I joke that my bag is more of a lunchbox than anything because little people need stuff. So my son, I'm going to take him off of his bottle on his birthday. So here is a thing of formula that I'm still using this week yet. Also, I keep a bottle with some water in. He still likes to drink milk a couple times a day. And then the key to having an organized bag and an it's just easy hack, guys. You want to do this if you're not doing it yet. I have itemized little pouches that keep different things in them. And I just picked these all three up actually at the dollar spot at Target. And yeah, I would not do without them. They're so nice. So like, let's say I'm going to my mom's house, drop the kids off, and then I'm going to run a bunch of errands. This bag has stuff in for me. Maybe I want to pull this out and not leave it with my mom or whatever. This bag here has baby essentials in it. I have, here, you guys want to see? I have a little comb, which is more of a toy than actually, like we hardly ever use it. My baby doesn't have hair. I have a Nook in emergencies, which we're gonna try to get him off of that soon too. I have some baby Tylenol, which I hate medicating my kids, and I rarely ever do it just because I hate feeling medicated, so I don't want my kids to, but sometimes if there's like a fever involved or something. Yeah, this is the infant Tylenol. Then I have the syringe for it, and also this is for my 2-year-old, the children's Tylenol. Also, nail clippers, because I always notice like in the most random places, like, oh my goodness, my kid needs their fingernails clipped. And I can do it right then and there at the park or whatever. Trust me, I've clipped my kids' nails in weird places just because if I don't do it when I see it, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what's in here. It's just kind of like a little emergency kit, health, hygiene type of bag for the kids. And then this bag here is essential for church, or like we're sitting in a waiting room or something like that and we need, you know, something for the baby to hold. Evonnie, I usually have her draw or something, but I just have a ball in here. Just this necklace that I got when I was in Florida, back when I was 18. It says, I love Josh. I used to hang it from my mirror in my car. I also have this adorable little This was Fletcher's Christmas present, one of his little Christmas presents. It's a Matchbox car type of thing, but it's a V-dub hauling trailer with a little vintage car. It's always fun to drive like cars around kids' bodies, up their face and their arms and stuff. They love it. They like get mesmerized. Also, my son is always teething. He had his first tooth in at 3 months and he was teething at 2 months already. It looks like a banana, but it's actually a toothbrush and it's really chewy. They can chew on it, they can hang on to it, and this is great for all ages. He's 1 almost now and he likes it, and he liked it when he was a baby too. And it has like little bristles to like brush their teeth or their gums or whatever. So that's really handy. But my favorite thing, the most random baby toy thing, is this little flip open brush from, I think it was like a Kohl's thing. I don't know, my mom gave it to me one time. It's just been staying here. It is so nice for so many reasons. 1, there's a mirror. Kids love that. 2, you can pop these bristles in and out, so it's like a fun toy. 3, you can like brush them with it. Brush Evonnie's hair, whoever, whatever. I used to like tickle her arm in church and she would just like sit there real still. Anyway, honestly, I'm not kidding you. I one time timed it in church. She played with this little thing when she was like 1.5 years old. For 25 minutes. It kept her occupied that long. So I don't know, it's a super random thing, but if you can find one of these little pop open brushes with a mirror in it, pick yourself one up. Okay, so that's like the random toy bag. And then I also have a little bag for myself as well. And in here I just keep like deodorant, hand lotion, some hand sanitizer. This is from Grove Collaborative. It smells really good. Pro tip, keep hand sanitizer with you, not just to sanitize your hands, but also if you are in like a nasty situation, like a subway or something, or you're just like somewhere where it smells horrible, you can like pop the cap and like breathe that for a little bit. I don't know if it's healthy for you, but it helps you like tolerate whatever horrible smells around you. Just like some feminine products, like I said, and deodorant. Okay, there I am. Sorry, I don't know how long that was out of focus. I always try to keep a chapstick with me. This one is from Suds Organic Co. And yeah, so it's just basically a little emergency kit for me. Okay, moving on. The next thing I have is Genius, but I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to find one for yourself. I had to sew my own, and I've seen like one shop on Etsy that makes them, but it is a diaper pack. It is super, super handy. And you open it up, and inside there's a slot for wipes and then Pampers, and yeah, much to my chagrin, you can't hardly potty train a 1-year-old. So I have a whole another year of like diaper changing to do probably with this guy, but it's so handy to have this, and this one's really packed full right now. Another thing that I like to do with it is if I have to change a baby in like on the floor somewhere or something, I just pull a pamper out and then lay their head, like, because the pamper is like kind of like a cushion, and lay their head there, and then I can pull the wipes out and you're good. It's just a really slick operation. So I sewed my own. Yeah, I can try to link something similar down below, but they're really hard to find. If anybody wants to is looking for something to sell in their Etsy shop, I'm sure you could make bank selling these. Also in there, I have a sippy cup for my daughter Evonnie. These sippy cups from Replay are so cute. I have several colors of them. A really pale pink, it's so pretty, white, gray. They just come in so many colors, black, and they look like old-fashioned yet modern at the same time. I don't know, I really like them. So if you are looking for sippy cups that don't leak and look cute and aren't like super childish colors, well, you can get childish colors if you want, I guess. But yeah, I will link them down below. I love them. I give them away as baby gifts all the time. Here is just a notepad and a pen for Evonnie to draw with if I need to keep her occupied. She's in that stage right now. And last thing that I'm pulling out here is just like a little snack container. I'll definitely link these if you don't have them, you want them. I either put cereal or goldfish in here, and the kids can just reach and get them out without spilling everything all over the place. There's all different models and brands and styles of this, but yeah, definitely get yourself some of these. Okay, that is everything in my mom bag except for my phone here. I have a super pretty phone case, or at least I think it's pretty, and I always had a loopy phone case. I really like them so much. They're sturdy and everything, and I just love the loop, but I wanted to try something else, branch out and try something else that wasn't so expensive. I got the case and the loop both off of Amazon separately. This whole system I think was like $10. It's not quite as awesome as the loopy, I have to tell you, to be honest, but it does work if you are trying to find something that, you know, kind of mimics a loopy phone case because you don't want to spend 30 bucks. This would, is it 40 bucks even? I don't know. They are definitely, I love loopy cases, but I tried this and I definitely think if you are looking for something along that line, this will work for you. I will link them both down below. The case here, my husband, it's Josh approved. He's always like super picky about what phone cases I get. It has like the tough edge on it, and boy, I need to clean my phone. And then I just attach the loop on the back so I can like have my podcast playing or something, loop my phone around my finger and carry my laundry basket, you know, whatever. Like it comes in handy so often. Bringing groceries in, you can just, even going on jogs or something, you can have it on your hand. I don't know, it's just a life tip. If it helps you out, I wanna know about it because I always need a loop on my phone now. Anyway, so transitioning into like a little bit of a girl chat here, or big sister talk, or if you're older than me, that's totally fine too. You can definitely stick around. But I've been getting some questions about parenting and my approach to parenting. And obviously I've only been a mom for 2.5 years, so I'm not gonna sit here and give you guys advice, but I'm gonna tell you some things that I do and how they're working for me, and just to give you a little honest chat, because I think none of us really feel like we have it all together when it comes to being a mom. It is a little bit, you know, you learn as you go. And if you're not a mom yet, maybe you can like make some plans ahead of time for before your kids get here, like at least make some goals. They're not all gonna work out, but I think it's good to have high expectations for yourself. Sorry, my dog was barking. I had to go check on him. Anyway, I think it's really good to have goals and expectations for, yeah, the future. So one thing that I would say is to stop like undesired behavior right away. One day I went to the bathroom and Evonnie was at the door banging on it, and you know, you hear that classic thing all the time, you know, you can't even go to the bathroom without your kids like trying to put their fingers under the door or whatever. And that's like the classic thing that you always hear. It's like in the comics and everything. Anyway, and I was just like, oh great, here we start this stage. And then I thought about it. I'm like, no, I can teach her not to do that. So I came out of the bathroom. I got down on the floor and held her hands and I said, Evonnie, when I go to the bathroom, you don't hang at the door, you don't talk, you don't bang on the door, okay? I will talk to you when I come back out of the bathroom. And guess what? Boom, I explained to her what she should do, and it's fine, it's not even a problem anymore. So just little things like that. If you don't like them, change them. Like, did you even tell your kid what you expected? I don't know, just a little thought. Another thing along with that tip is to get down on eye level with them. And like, I often like hold Evonnie's hands and look her in the eye and like explain what I want her to do. Like, I think that eye contact is so powerful. Like I'll even say to her sometimes, Evonnie, look in my eyes. And then I know she's, you know, at least looking at me and hopefully listening. And then along with that, I think like, how often do you always say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this? Just the other day at church, Evonnie was stomping her feet, and she didn't want to go out of the bathroom and go back and sit down in the sanctuary again. And I said, Evonnie, and I said, stop stomping your feet. And then I said, listen, we're at church and we're glad that we're at church. We get to sing. And I didn't give her a whole sermon or anything, but I said, so what I want you to do is put a smile on your face and let's walk back together, and you can hold my hand. And we went back together. Anyway, just telling them, that sounds like a cheesy illustration, I guess, but just telling them what they should be doing, not always what they should not be doing, if that makes sense. I don't know. I can try to think of another example, like, I don't know, just try it out and let me know what you think, because I think so often we are just so quick to be like, don't do that, don't do that. Well, what should they be doing? You know, take it a step further. Also, I think don't ever fall into that like trap of teaching your kids not to obey on the first try, like the first time you say something. And this is so hard to dig yourself out of once you get into that like hole. So don't get there. I am really always trying to stay on that. If I tell Evonnie, come, put your shoes away and your coat, and she doesn't come, you know, she's probably over in the toy room playing or whatever, I'm not gonna keep yelling and nagging at her to do it. I go around the corner, and if she's like playing or whatever, and a lot of the time she'll like look up at me and she'll like know right away what she's supposed to do, and she'll go run and do it. And all I had to do was give her a look. Other times I'll be like, Evonnie, look in my eyes, or look at mommy, and I say the whole thing again, and then she for sure heard it. And then she usually goes and does it. Like, but that's my 2-year-old. Maybe yours wouldn't do that, but that usually works. But then you know that they heard you, and then you can discipline if they are not gonna obey. And I just, sorry, I was a school teacher. I did not like saying things twice. If I had to tell 24 children individually what to do, like, you would never get anything done. So I'm kind of a stickler for that. It's just really hard when you get in that pattern of when kids think you don't actually mean it till you like raise your voice or yell at them or whatever. And I just wanna do as best as I can in that area. And I also feel like the younger they are, like the more moldable they are. You might think, wow, Megan, you have such high expectations for a 2-year-old, but it's so much easier, I think, to mold a 2-year-old than when they're like 8 or whatever, and starting over from scratch. So I figured if I can like get at it as best I can now, you know, maybe it'll make it a little bit easier later. And I have no idea. Like I said, I'm not giving you guys advice. I'm just saying my heart and what I'm trying to do. Okay, and then the last topic that I wanted to address was whining or demanding. Like, I actually don't know if I've seen much progress in this area, but I'm like a super stickler for it. If Evonnie comes up to me whining, she doesn't want to take a nap or whatever, in that like whiny tone of voice, I'll say, that's okay, you don't have to want to take a nap, but we're not gonna whine about it, you know? And so I try to make her say whatever she wants to say, again, not in a whiny voice. Like if she's whining, like, put my shoes on or whatever, I make her say it nicely. Another thing is too, like demanding, like sometimes she'll just be like, milk, I want my milk, you know, she'll just say the word milk or whatever. And I'll be like, Evonnie, what do you say? And then she'll, oh my word, it's so funny. I have to put a clip in for you. It is so funny what she does when I'm like, Evonnie, say it nicely. Nicely, what do you want?
I want orange juice.
So how do you say it nicely? So yeah, that's her imitation of me being sweet. Oh man, anyway, so I feel like I do stay on top of it, but I don't really feel like I've seen much progress in that area. So if any of you experienced seasoned moms have any tips for me of how to like keep the whining and the demanding at bay, I would love to hear them, because yeah, I'm in the trenches right there with y'all. I don't know, whining, I guess, just drives me nuts. And I just want my kids to grow up to be like polite. And me and my friends are talking about this. Like, it seems like every parent has their thing that they like to, you know, really work on with their kids. And like, we all have different things like we're really hound on and we're like really good at, or we really have high expectations of with our kids. Like some people's children are super, super polite. Some people's children are super athletic, or like really ahead of the curve when it comes to sports. Some kids are like super smart. They have all their education laid out before they're even in kindergarten. Some moms have their kids like treating adults like equals. And like, you'll see this little 4-year-old shaking hands with an adult man and looking them in the eye and everything. It's just like, what are they doing to get this? Anyway, we can't all be amazing at everything, but we can all try to, you know, do as good of a job as we can, I think, and be intentional about what we are, the lessons that we are teaching our kids. But one lesson that I'm really, really trying to like, not pound into Evonnie, but just like instill in her through time over the years, is that she is beautiful, and all the little girls in her Sunday school class are beautiful. You know, everyone is beautiful. God made them. I just don't want her to be like self-absorbed and insecure as a teenager like I was. Beauty is not like the most important thing, but God put that in all of us women to want to be beautiful. And I want her to know that her red hair, you know, it's so pretty, but so is the little girl sitting on the swing beside her with like the black hair, you know what I'm saying? I just want her to feel beautiful and know that everybody else around her is special and beautiful as well. And to not be so focused on it all the time, and just be like, yeah, girls are beautiful and it's a wonderful thing, and move on. Let's do bigger things in life than worry about our looks, right? Here I am talking about beauty and my skin looks like this. Anyway, I am hoping to try some new skincare stuff that will hopefully solve the problem, but I think my body's finally balancing out after like kids and breastfeeding and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Not about focusing on your looks, right? Anyway, parenting is one of the toughest tasks that I've ever been asked to do, but like, it's so rewarding too. But I try not to let like the gravity of like the importance of even little decisions, like how important they are, like overwhelm me. I try to like just take it lesson by lesson and day by day. And hopefully my kids turn out okay. I mean, that's what I pray for. That's what I really want. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat and maybe got your brain thinking. Comment down below. Let's keep this conversation going. Maybe you are an older mom who has some tips you'd like to pass along, or maybe you are younger and just starting your parenting journey or looking forward to a parenting journey someday, and you have some insight that you'd like to share as well. I think we can all kind of learn from each other down there in the comments. Also, don't forget to check the description box. There will be a link for the drop app there, as well as my bag and any other things that I mentioned that I could list. So give this video a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed this first in a series called Mondays with Megan. I hope both you and your day are blessed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.